Young Lochnivar by Sir Walter Scott. O young Lochnivar is come out of the west, through all the wide border his steed was the best. And save his good broadsword he weapons had none, he rode all unarmed, and he rode all alone. So faithful in love, and so dauntless in war, there was never a knight like young Lochnivar. He stayed not for brake, and he stopped not for stone. He swam the Esk river, where ford there was none. But ere he alighted at Netherby gate, the bride had consented, the gallant came late. For a laggard in love, and a dastard in more, was to wed the fair Ellen of brave Lochnivar. So boldly he entered the Netherby hall, among bridesmen and kingsmen, and brothers and all. Then spoke the bride's father, his hand on his sword, for the poor craven bridegroom said never a word. O come ye in peace here, or come ye in war, or to dance at our bridal, young Lord Lochnivar? I long wooed your daughter, my suit you denied. Love swells like the Solway, but ebbs like its tide. And now I am come with this lost love of mine, to lead but one measure, drink one cup of wine. There are maidens in Scotland more lovely by far, that would gladly be bride to young Lochnivar. The bride kissed the goblet, the knight took it up, he quaffed off the wine, and threw down the cup. She looked down to blush, and looked up to sigh, with a smile on her lips, and a tear in her eye. He took her soft hand, ere her mother could bar. Now tread we a measure, said young Lochnivar. So stately his form, and so lovely her face, that never a hall such a gallard did grace. While her mother did fret, and her father did fume, and the bridegroom stood dangling his bonnet and plume. And the bridemaidens whispered, 'Twere better by far, to have matched our fair cousin with the young Lochnivar. One touch to her hand, one word in her ear, when they reached the hall door, and the charger stood near. So light to the croups the fair lady he swung, so light to the saddle before her he sprung. She is won, we are gone, over bank, bush, and scour. They'll have fleet steeds that follow, quoth young Lochnivar. There was mounting 'mong Bremis of the Netherby clan, Forsters, Fenwicks, and Musgraves, they rode and they ran. There was racing and chasing on Canobie Lee, but the lost bride of Netherby near did they see, so daring in love, and so dauntless in war. Have ye e'er heard of the gallant like young Lochnivar?